I'm going to share some great news with you if you're a rural property owner with a well, or if you're looking at rural property and you're just a little bit concerned about the water situation here in Southern Oregon. I've got some big news to share with you, so stick around for a sec. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Brian Simmons here with eXp Realty. It is April 24th already. I just want to remind you real quick to like, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. We'll greatly appreciate that. We have 789 active single-family residential listings between Jackson and Josephine counties. As of this morning, 144 new listings hit the market in the last 7 days, 85 price changes, 38 listings came back on the market, 140 went pending, 109 closed, 29 expired, withdrawn, or canceled. And that brings us all, looking at all that data, brings us to about 7.24 weeks worth of inventory if you look at just a snapshot of that week. So honestly, like similar data kind of to what we saw last week, nothing really earth shattering. We did see a slight reduction in the number of new listings, which dipped below our 6-week average for the first time in about a month. So that's the only thing that's really kind of not the same, a little bit out of the ordinary there. So nothing too crazy. One thing I did want to mention is there's a cool metric that I like looking at. It's one of my favorite metrics actually, and that is pending home sales as a percentage of the total inventory, right? So let me share why this is so cool. Because if you look at the total inventory back in March and the number of pending deals that we had, just looking at those pendings, we had 130 go pending in 1 week. And then the following week, we had 135. So you would assume that, more of the pending, more pending deals happened, which is true. We had, the number was higher. But when you look at that relative to the number of inventory we actually had, we went from, the 130, that was 20.2% of the available inventory. And then we went to 135 pending deals, and that was 19.6. So while we had an increase from 130 to 135, it was actually a decrease in the pending home sales as a percentage of total inventory. So in other words, our inventory rose quite a bit more in that week, to where the increase from 130 to 135 was actually less of a percentage of that total inventory. So anyways, I like that. I know that's kind of like a lot of numbers and percentages and this and that, but it's a good thing to be able to wrap your head around, because the way that it works, what it tells us is that, as inventory rises, whether or not our actual number of pending deals is staying at that same level and kind of tracking it right around that 20% mark, which is what it's been for the most part. So year to date, 21.1, and our 6-week average is also 21.1. So pretty stable there. Last couple weeks have been at 16.5 and 18%. So we've kind of crept down below the 20% mark just recently here, but anyways, that's just something to know on there. Pending as a percentage of available inventory. That's my favorite metric. Okay, now let's talk about water. All right, so let's talk about this. If you experienced a hardship at all, if you're a rural property owner and you experience a hardship with your well, maybe your well dried up or your production of your well was significantly reduced during the 2021 drought year, you can reach out to Jackson County and you may be able to get assistance. And they are giving up to $7,500 in assistance depending on your situation, okay? And there are some specific requirements, qualifications and details and all that, of course. But it's a great program from what I understand, to where you could actually get some assistance back from the county for your well going dry or your production, suffering substantially. So if you want to learn more about that, visit the Jackson County Water Masters website, and they have some details there, or you could just reach out to them with a phone call, and I'm sure they'd be happy to help you. If you do have a farm and your water was really impacted, there are additional resources available through the Oregon Department of Agriculture and the United States Department of Agriculture. So if that's the case, in your situation, then you may want to reach out to Jackson County and then even go up to the state level or the federal level if you need that type of assistance. And again, you can check out their websites for more of that detail. But I know that there are programs out there for those things that are designed to help people that have been affected by the reduction of water. Anyways, remember, like, subscribe, and please share this channel with your friends. And if there's anything in the world I can do for you, please do not hesitate to reach out. Call me, text me, 541-954-7758, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. Take care.